hitting both free throws. Jaden Quainton's probably one of the most anticipated debuts in recent Kentucky history. I can tell you a number of people around these parts were searching the KSR message boards all offseason wanting to know when he was going to make his first appearance in a Cats uniform.
Probably the most Googled question in Lexington, Kentucky was, when is Jaden Quainton's coming back? Turnover there.
Jasper Johnson gave it away. Here's Karasinski amongst the trees, and he's got 7 here early.
Over top of 2 bigs right there. That was a tough move by Karasinski, showing why he is Bellarmine's best player and somebody Kentucky really needs to key on.
Chandler from just shy of the logo, cash money. Kentucky 3 for 5 from downtown, and that's a great sign for Mark Pope's offense today.
Really good sign. It's really going to open up and make that zone have to expand and spread out. They're really doing a great job taking away the lob, but if they continue to make threes, that lob will be open.
Donovan Hunter just into the game. Also our first look at Tyler Doyle, the sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky. He's been out for the last 6 games. Is Gooden drives inside, dumps it off. Karasinski. The Cats don't have an answer for him early.
So far, so good for Bellarmine Knights. They're hanging in there, doing exactly what they need to do to stay aggressive and stay in this game.
Johnson wants another 3. Away with the offensive rebound. Bounce pass inside, and Diabate cashes in.
That's a great sign. We did go 3. Kentucky started 3 of 5 from three-point land. They don't want to fall in love with that three-point shot, though. They've got the big size advantage. They need to take their time, get in the gaps, and make sure they're using that size advantage.
Wilson Jr. with a great find. Neck and neck with Kentucky early.
Wilson Jr., again, another one of the players that Coach Davenport is really leaning on to rebound the basketball and score this game.
Soft touch there for Johnson, would not go. What's Bellarmine doing well offensively right now, Robbie?
They're doing exactly what Bellarmine does. They take good shots, they understand their offense, they understand what a good shot is, and they get the ball to that young man right there. Jack Karasinski has been sensational early, and he has a mismatch with Colin on him. Chandler, good steal by Chandler.
Kentucky pushing in transition. Oh wait, gave it up. 4 Kentucky turnovers early. Straight line drive, Wilson to the 10. And this capacity crowd inside Rupp Arena, a little hushed right now.
Bellarmine came to play. They have to be feeling really, really good about themselves and confident. Kentucky struggling against the zone right now.
Lob inside, Quainton's battling and has his first basket here inside Rupp Arena.
That's what you got to do. You got to throw the ball up at the rim and let him just go get it. Nobody can jump with him. He's just physically bigger and stronger than all of those guys.
7'3" wingspan. He can grab it from about anywhere. Robbie, sometimes I wish I had those type of physical gifts.
I tell you what, you open up some lobs. Brandon Garrison in the game, one of the more athletic bigs. You got Quaintons and Garrison on the court at the same time. So the idea is to drive the basketball.
You got Noah and Williams as well as some floor stretchers out there for Kentucky. 3 threes in the early going. Johnson will take the 3. Too strong. And a foul there as Quainton's battled inside. That'll be the 4th foul on Bellarmine. First on Donovan Hunter, the junior out of Columbus, Ohio.
Went to Spire Academy. Same place as LaMelo Ball, Isaiah Jackson. So, good pedigree.
Jasper Johnson in at the point after Denzel Aberdeen picked up some early fouls. Great find. And Quainton's now fouled. Kentucky team.
Money talks, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah, you can see it talking right now. Jaden Quainton's is as good as advertised so far. Kentucky trying to press, slow them down, take Bellarmine out of the comfort zone. They've been operating really, really comfortably in the half court, making Kentucky earn every bit of stop that they can get.
Donovan Hunter out there, 7 in scarlet, staying on the floor despite 2 fouls. As Waddell came up well short, but Donald had a good look at the second chance. It came out to Quaintons. He gives it up and draws the foul. Bellarmine taking advantage right now off of those Kentucky turnovers. trailing by just 2 at the under 12 timeout here in Lexington as Waddell drives inside and finishes. He's having a breakout year, double-figure scoring in 8 of the previous 11 games.
He's the guy that's going to have to help them the most.
Great cut for Noah, and the teardrop finish.
Really, really good cut there by Noah. Jasper Johnson got a little too deep. Noah bailed him out, made sure he moved without the basketball. Make sure you're moving without the basketball, young kids.
Side-to-side movement here as Bolden penetrates into the paint, and Jasper Johnson gets credited with the block. Hounded all the way down the floor.
Basketball penetrates against the zone. They can get exactly what they want all day.
And you feel like for Kentucky early on in the season, that's probably been some of their trouble offensively. At times, it's been a little bit stagnant.
The ball sticks sometimes, especially without Jalen Lowe. Again, they're playing without him today. Johnson with a great kick there.
Here's Noah from the corner. Rebound for Waddell, as you were saying about Lowe.
But when that ball moves with Kentucky, they can get good shots, they can make good shots. It doesn't move as well without Jalen Lowe. We're going to see that today. But hopefully against this zone, they can continue to get in the gaps and share the basketball, make one more pass and get better shots.
Karasinski working on Garrison, fouled. And
He can get to the basket so well. We saw that in the second half where he was able to score and get people involved. We made a lot of shots, and Kentucky looked like a complete basketball team.
Robbie, you played the guard position as a player like Lowe. How do you manage that injury throughout the remainder of the season as Johnson hits his first 3?
Nice use off the screen there. You have to manage it. If it's going to be something that's going to be there all season, you just have to understand this is going to be part of my daily routine. It's going to hurt. I'm going to have to spend some extra time in treatment. I'm going to have to get some ice and all the extra stuff that you have to do to play. But you have to accept it and just grin your teeth and bear it.
Cats fans maybe hoping they could wrap them in some bubble wrap during SEC play.
Yeah, it's going to be tough and even more physical. Williams has a shot there.
Lined up the 3. Yelovich with the offensive rebound and the stuff back.
Really
he has been a no-show over these last 2 games. Coach's decision, we were told, not to play him against Indiana and St. John's.
Really good to see him in the game right now. He's held his head up. He hasn't dropped his head. He didn't get to play. You know you want to play. But as you can see that, Johnson's using that screen and doing what he does, shooting the rock. And then Yelovich just going to get it, using his size advantage. And that's what he's going to have to continue to do to make an impact, to stay in this lineup, in this rotation.
Robbie, you said to me at shoot-around yesterday you felt like this was a matchup that Yelovich could take advantage of today.
Without a doubt. He's got a chance to play. That beat there.
And he's got 6 here in the first half today in Lexington. Kentucky by 3. Johnson, so much open real estate, and puts it in with ease.
Beautiful. He took exactly what the defense gave him. They let him get all the way to the SEC logo. You get there and shoot up with a little flicker. That's beautiful. Kentucky really needs to communicate defensively. They're getting hit with a lot of screens and getting back cut. They have to talk.
Wilson Jr. rejected by Yelovich. Bellarmine, though, with a second chance.
Only got 5. We're going to have to get a shot up.
Kick out. Hunter for 3. Oh, yeah.
Bellarmine is playing as well as they can possibly play. Really, really good sign. I know Coach Davenport has to be happy.
Take a 3 my whole life. No one's ever let me. Got cut from my senior year basketball team.
Oh, come on, Noah.
I was the 13th man. They only took 12. Here's Noah. Off the iron. Long rebound there goes to Whitaker. Hunter hit the 3 the last time down. You can see trying to get it inside to Waddell. They find him. Working on Noah. Gooden gives it up. Hunter, too strong.
Bellarmine still got a really, really good shot there.
Yelovich has a look off the glass, wouldn't go. Garrison had it, gave it up.
Bellarmine scrappy. They're doing this without Karasinski on the floor right now. Staying in the game and cutting into Kentucky's lead.
Waddell spinning on Yelovich. Better defense that time. Bellarmine works baseline. out off of Cam Williams. No, they'll say it goes to Kentucky.
Assistant with Coach Pitino. He's been around. He understands and he knows what he wants to do. And his father started a great thing here at Bellarmine, and he's going to try to continue that legacy.
Not many coaches early in their career have had a chance to be a part of 2 national championship programs. Doug Davenport first at Bellarmine, and then at Louisville as well, as Williams hits a 3, hit 2 in the second half against St. John's. And Cats fans are hoping that he starts to do that more consistently.
Spoke with him after practice yesterday. His confidence is high, and that's what you want as a shooter. He feels good. He knows he has the freedom to shoot the ball. That was a free shot right there.
A guy who shot 40% as a freshman a year ago at Tulane. Deep in the shot clock. Kick out, corner tray for Donald. Off the iron and down to Williams.
Kentucky dodged a bullet there. That was a really, really good shot. Wide open 3. Again, communication.
And an offensive foul goes against Kentucky. That'll be on Yelovich. His has been pretty porous.
Really, really hard to stop people, especially when they're shooting in the paint. Kentucky getting what they want in the paint just about any time they want. Bellarmine can't stop that. That's why teams are shooting such a high percentage against them. Again, Kentucky with the token pressure, just to break up the rhythm of Bellarmine.
There's Doyle. Gooden working on Colin Chandler. The closeout there by Diabate. Long 3, Gooden. Ooh. Nothing but nylon.
That was from deep. Gooden's feeling good. Gooden just a great kid. Coach Davenport raved about how quality character guy he is. Father was the head coach at Georgetown College.
Inside for Marino. Extra pass. Chandler, their best 3-point shooter. Missed it. And that one off the hand.
Right now, Santa's in Rupp Arena. I've seen him walking around, and you know he's not wearing red in this building. It is a blue Santa in the house.
Kentucky up by 6 as we work under 4 minutes to go here inside Rupp Arena. Bellarmine hanging right with the Cats. Shooting just below 50% as we work under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bolden trying to find Karasinski on the slip. Instead, got downhill, kicks it. Karasinski over Marino, yes sir! 12 in the first half for the junior out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And he's mean mugging.
Big shot there. He's feeling himself right now, as he should be. He's doing everything he needs to do.
Johnson's runner won't go. Rebound there for Wilson Jr. And Bellarmine pushing the pace. Here's Waddell, the great catch. It comes off the iron.
Tough missed layup there.
And now Owe fouled on the other end. 5 first half points now for Otega Owe, the preseason player of the year in the SEC. Gearing up for their first SEC game that'll take place after the new year down in Tuscaloosa against 16th ranked Alabama.
That's going to be a big one.
It'll be a war.
Yes, it will. Mo Diabate going back to Alabama. Kentucky better take care of business tonight, though.
Yeah, that's great, Maggie. And one of the things he told us earlier this week, in games like this, you can't make losing plays. And if you're standing around against this Kentucky team, that's a losing play.
There's no time to watch. When you're on the basketball court, you don't have a camera. You have to be moving, not taking shots of the action.
Owe, wide open for 3, no good. Johnson has it in Kentucky with a fresh 20 to work with. Aberdeen back into the game, has had to sit for most of this first half after picking up a couple of early fouls. 5 on the shot clock. Diabate working hard inside and kisses it off the glass.
Really, really good patience there by Mo Diabate. Get into his spot, giving the shot fake, getting the defenders off their feet, and finishing strong.
I think he's going to be such a huge piece for Kentucky once they get into SEC play.
With that, Owe gets in the lane there. Yes, he is. This is what. Great steal there.
Back-to-back turnovers. Bolden picking Aberdeen's pocket. Inside, off the glass. And a nice response there from Sam Donald.
Belief is high with Bellarmine right now, and that's a dangerous thing. Anytime you give a ball club belief, and they start thinking that they can get this thing done, you're in trouble.
That last 2 was actually Michael Wilson Jr. He's up to 8 in the first half. Diabate again, this time with the left hand. Rebound for Karasinski. Bellarmine can make this a one-possession game with a 3. Waddell spinning. Aberdeen had to be careful there. Lets Waddell go by him. He's got 6 in the first half, and Bellarmine is within 3.
Great decision there by Waddell. Knowing Aberdeen has 2 fouls, he's not going to foul him. Just takes it straight to the basket.
Kentucky with time to go 2 for 1 here at the end of the half as Johnson locates a flying Otega Owe. Kentucky stretching the lead back to 5.
Great look there by Jasper Johnson. Really, really great cut by Otega Owe. Not standing still, not staying in the corner, moving. Something Coach Pope's been harping on.
That's exactly how you draw that play up back in the Joe Kraft Center. It works here inside Rupp Arena. Bolden, a great slip pass, was looking for Waddell.
Grab the rim and try to break the rim. That's what I'm all about.
Shot clock off here at the end of the first half. Kentucky leading by 5. They've been tested all game long. Working into their action. Johnson, step back 3. Oh, yeah! Pretty move from the freshman. Bellarmine won't get a shot off.
When players understand how important they are in the world or in the life of children that are struggling or anyone that's struggling, sport is always a great way to boost spirits and add a little pleasure to life.
And Johnson adds some pleasure to this Cats fan base. His second, make it third 3 of the game. He's got 11 off the bench. Here's tired Doyle, great find. And Hunter finishes inside.
Quaintance got beat there on the back cut. That was something that they were struggling with yesterday in shoot around. Rears his ugly head. I'm sure he'll watch film on that.
Good entry. Diabate battling through. It'll go!
Questionable to return with a knee injury. He is not currently on the bench.
Good finish inside for Waddell. He's up to 12. Brandon Garrison on the bike on the sideline trying to get that knee to a point where he can come back into this game. Kentucky fans have dealt with so many injuries. Just add another one to it, I guess. Here's Quaintance back from injury, tried to slam it. It would not go down. You won't see that happen too many times.
Not too often, but you got to love the force that he plays with.
And on the other end, Johnson called for the personal.
That's his first in the team's 4.
You brought up Oscar Tshiebwe. That was a great comparison, I thought, as far as just the force, the strength, and the brute size of Quaintance, the power that he plays with. A lot like Oscar. Probably a bit more talented offensively, but when it comes to dominance, Oscar Tshiebwe definitely comes to mind.
Karasinski matched up here on Quaintance. Look at this. Best on best. Karasinski nowhere to go. It
recovers. Again, swipe again, recover. Amazing the pressure that he was able to put on the basketball there.
Here's Doyle, did not get the shot off, a shot clock violation.
That's exactly what Kentucky needed. They'd given up 2 easy baskets there, kind of let Bellarmine get back in the game a bit. They needed those stops.
You get the sense that this Kentucky team is starting to form an identity. They're not most likely going to be as good of a three-point shooting team as they were a year ago with guys like Jackson Robinson and Kobe Bryant now playing in the NBA. But what they can be, Robbie, is a team that plays smash-mouth basketball and has a much improved defense.
They're just going to have to be a bunch of bullies. I know it's not the season to be naughty, but that's what Kentucky's going to have to start doing. They have the physical presence and the size. They have the toughness. Now they have to follow through.
That's a great point, Maggie. And Mark Pope has talked about Jalen Lowe and the season that he's had to have struggling, but they said that he is a guy that is a steadying force for us, and even off the floor, he's trying to do and play his part.
Without a doubt, you just saw him at the end of the halftime, at the end of the timeout right there, going down the bench, giving fives, talking to Owe, letting the team know. That's leadership.
Hunter stepping into the 3, bingo.
Basket by Hunter.
He's got 8. Bellarmine back within 10. This Knights team has been pesky all afternoon.
And they're not going anywhere. Continuing to fight.
Draws the double. Turns just 9 months in 1 day after tearing that ACL. Robbie, modern sports medicine is incredible.
Incredible, and young ligaments and joints are incredible as well. Again, Quaintance is 18 years old, still very, very young, and luckily that went in his favor when recovering from that ACL. Great block by Diabate coming off his man there.
Kentucky battling for the basketball. We're going to get a tie-up. Bellarmine's going to have about 14 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Hunter looking inside to Waddell. Working on Yelovich. Kissed it off the glass. A pretty finish for Waddell, who has 16.
That was the most emphatic that Waddell has been all day in getting
Williams
a shot.
with his third three.
Big time three by Cam Williams.
It has been a roller coaster for Cam Williams shooting the three ball. Mark Pope has consistently said, don't read into the sample size. Don't look now. He's heating up. Hunter looking for Karasinski.
See Vanderbilt in the top of the SEC, but that's what we see right now. Vanderbilt's played really, really well. Georgia's playing good basketball, beat this Bellarmine team earlier this year. Cam Williams with a deep three.
Oh, Williams is feeling it. 4. And that one from way downtown.
I think he's comfortable.
A season high 14 today for Williams. Kentucky has their largest lead. It's 15.
If Cam Williams is able to do this and continue to shoot the basketball at this level, Kentucky can go to the next level once Jalen Lowe gets back.
Kentucky with 11 threes on the day. Williams, why not? The dam has finally burst.
Listen to this crowd. They know Cam has struggled. They want to see him shoot the ball well, and he is doing it. Last couple games, he's just been stepping into a shot, knowing he can shoot. He believes he can shoot. Shot 40% last year. You don't just lose it. He's finding it here in Rupp Arena.
Listen to this fan base. Gooden off the glass.
That is a tough basket by Gooden there.
Oh, he thought about it. Williams 5 for 6 from downtown. Johnson locates him. Short.
Best player and shoot the basketball. That's what Cam Williams is doing.
Williams made 2 big second half threes in that upset win over 22nd ranked St. John's down in Atlanta. Robbie, I thought this was interesting. That was just his second multi-3 game of the year. Last year at Tulane, 19 of 33 games he hit 2 or more. So Kentucky could see a lot more threes coming.
Without a doubt. He's finding his footing. Again, these guys are still learning each other. We're getting into SEC play. We played enough good drive there. Oh, Karasinski.
Too strong on the free throw. The lead 15 for Kentucky as Jasper Johnson brings it across the midcourt line. He's had 11 in this game. Hunting a couple of more, draws the foul. Serve breather as Michael Wilson comes off the bench.
Yeah, he won't be out long.
Kentucky trying to get it into the interior. Look at Marino do the work. Gets it. It really will be intriguing to see once all of these pieces are finally put together again. Kentucky has only seen this roster in its entirety once. That was last Saturday.
One time.
They came into this year with national championship expectations, and I think those are still on the table.
Oh, no question. That's not going to change. It doesn't matter how your preseason starts. It doesn't matter how the non-conference schedule is. You're still expected to get it together, and these Wildcats will.
Waddell banging in the post with Owe. Steps back, airballed it. Good defense from Owe.
Really good defense for Owe.
Inside for Marino. The 7-footer couldn't hang on. Bellarmine trying to find points with their best scorer, Jack Karasinski, off the floor.
Without a doubt. And this is the type of show that will lead to bigger turnouts when it comes to the ASUN play, like I was saying. If Michael Wilson Jr. starts giving this type of effort, along with Karasinski, this Bellarmine team should be okay.
This team can score. Williams wants another. What a game!
He hit him with the MJ shrug.
7th three for Williams. Perfection before Christmas break. Doyle working on Johnson, throws it up. The league has not been as dominant as they were last year, but last year was a historic season that we've hardly ever seen in college basketball for a league, as Aberdeen, who was on that national championship team for Florida, misses the three.
Yeah, last year, SEC was just spectacular. They had so many really, really good teams. Eventually the national championship, like you said, national champion Florida, like you said, but Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee was phenomenal. Kentucky was really, really good. It was a very, very deep league. They won't have that type of depth, but they'll still have very, very good basketball teams.
Gooden missed the three. It comes down for Bolden. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Goes into the body of Aberdeen.